Stay tuned to see how I make this super quick and easy 2-ingredient donut balls that are vegan and gluten free too. Right, first up is our flour, and I'm just using this plain white flour from B3, which is also gluten free, and I'm using 1 cup, or that's equal to 140 grams of flour, and I'm sifting that into a bowl. When I first tried this, I didn't sift it and it came out perfectly fine. So yeah, you can use or should use self-raising flour, but because I didn't have that to hand, I added in 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder to substitute and make the self-raising flour, and then just mix it together, ensuring it's well combined. And then onto the yogurt. I only had Alpro Soya in the vanilla flavour. I'd recommend using a plain one for a more neutral flavour, but the vanilla actually worked pretty well, so it turned okay in the end. I would highly recommend weighing out 190 grams of yogurt, but I decided to use my powers of guesstimation and roughly put in about what I thought was 190 grams, but it turned out okay in the end, so who's complaining? Well, I did have to add a tiny bit more in, but I mixed it together and it came all together in the end, so woohoo! And you want to keep mixing it until it becomes a sticky, pasty dough consistency, if there was ever a better way to describe a texture. And you would transfer it into a piping bag at this stage, but I wanted to keep it beginner friendly, so a little tip is to put some bit of water in your hands and make it a little bit moist. Sorry. And that way it will prevent the dough from sticking to your hands, and you can just roll it into little bite-sized balls like this. It's amazing, isn't it? Apply water to stop it from sticking, but what I've got here is I want to try them out in the air fryer, so I'm putting a little bit of oil on the outside of one and then the other plain. So we're going to see what will happen. What do you think will happen? Okay, so getting onto the traditional way, I've heated up some vegetable oil, as it's the most neutral tasting one, on medium to high heat. And when you drop your dough in and it sizzles like this, that's when you know it's the perfect temperature. So I'm going to put them in. I'm not deep frying them because I've not got that much money to be wasting all that oil. So I'm still flipping them over after 45 seconds to a minute on each side, like so. And yeah, just making sure they're golden brown. In the meantime, I'm going to make some sauce. One of my favourite sauces to make. I've got some almond butter, some maple syrup, a little dash of salt, and some cashew milk or any plant-based milk you want, until it gets to your desired consistency, and bam, salted caramel sauce, just like that. And after your dough balls are finished cooking or frying, put them on some paper towels to drain, and here you go. Bada boom, bada bing. So I tried out the dough with no oil on it, and this was the result. And one with the oil, and this was the result. Yeah, definitely prefer the deep fried ones. I'm just putting over the salted caramel sauce on it, and that is pretty much it. All done in about 5 minutes. How good is that? Oof, look at that ASMR crunch. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the video. I really like how these turned out. They were so tasty, really easy to make. But yeah, that's it for the video. If you got this far, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay for more related content. But until next time, bye.